What's happening? So tonight I joined an online tournament that had a bunch of cards that were banned, mostly meta. So let me go show you my deck list. Okay, so here's the deck I decided to bring because all the cards that were banned were Dragapult, Grimmsnarl, Gardevoir, Raging Bolt, Goldango, Monkey Dory, Badoo, Iron Hands, Dusknoir, and Boss's Orders. So it was a bunch of rogue decks happening to see which one was the best one. We had 6 rounds, and here's the deck that I took. I decided with a Espathra because it has that annoying ability that makes your opponent attach an extra energy in order for them to attack. And then I put in the burn package so we could do a little bit of extra damage and not activate Fezandipiti because that is a card that everyone can still play. So that's what I decided to go with. The first part was 6 rounds, and then I'm assuming if you went 4 and 2, you would then jump into the top 8, which is best out of 3. I at least wanted to get into the top 8, so let's see how I did and see this deck in action. All right, here we go. Cool little tournament here. It's round 1. Going against a Dunsparce Yanmega. So they went with a Yanmega. They're going to try to do Ascension. That's fine. Because what we're going to do is put this down and then just Iono and see what we get. What do we get? Big thing good. It's the trolley. Perfect. I'll take the trolley. We'll get another one of these, that, and these 2. Actually, I only need 1. Because I can need the Latias. Yes. Boom. Then we're going to go here. We're going to free retreat. Not hit this for 10. And then burn. So at least it's burned. It's going to get at least 20. And then end turn. Would have been cool had I gotten and it's tails, so they're still burned. And what do we got here? Okay, there's the Yanmegas getting Yanma getting down for the Yanmega EX eventually. So I've already told you all the cards that are not allowed. So I'm good here. No bosses, none of the big guys, no Dusknoirs. All right, that Iono helped him, but I'm going to do it again because I kind of want to get the Magmortars. And if I don't get knocked out, we can knock out Dwebble. No, I'm going to play a 1-1 Crustle, right? Yeah, 1-1. So if I knock this out, it most likely ain't coming back. All right, so they're going to flip. It's not going to matter anyway because they're going to take the 40. Well, 20 more to go to 40. And then I get to burn them again. Oh, they're going to Ascension. All right, so that's going to take that away. Okay, so now I definitely want the Magmortars. So what we'll do is we'll get these 2 away. 2 at least. Get 1. So now I'll be doing 50 damage. And if I do this, I'll be doing 80 damage if I can find another one. Let's see. And no. Huh. Couldn't find it. All right, well, we'll do 50 damage. We did Iono, and we'll leave it there. All right, so we do 50, and if that's tails, okay, that's awesome, because now I know when it comes back, it's going to have 120, and then I'm going to eliminate it on the way back, whether it's heads or tails, because I'll just burn it again. Now the question is, do they have any Switch? I'm looking. No. Oh, Prime Catcher. They do have Prime Catcher. Fair enough. There it is. All right, that's the one Prime Catcher they have. That's fine. Because I can just free retreat anyway. They're going to go Eerie. So they're going to get rid of my Super Rod and Night Stretcher. Well, that kind of stinks. Because now I have no recovery cards. And are they going to hit 430? All right. I should be able to find everything because I can Arven. I just need to find an energy off of here. Let's see. I need an energy. I got one. It's not the one I wanted, but all right. So I can put this there. I can put that back down. I can get rid of 2 Arvens to go get me the Magmortar. So I got that. And let's try to Iono them, but we'll see what we got. We'll put 1 there. And I do have an Iono. So, because I want to Iono them down to 5. Just keep messing with their hand. Right? And we're actually going to knock out Yanma right here, right now. So I'm actually going to do the Evo so I can get the other Espathra going. So we'll do Scalding Steam. Not put that down. And now I will Evo just onto the Espathra. Or onto the Flittle. And there you go. And they're going to take 80 damage. Knockout. Boom. 1 prize card. It's gonna be 1 at a time, I guess. Because they don't really have anything else. They come up with that. Right? Because there's no boss. So anything on your bench is safe. Unless it's prime catchered or counter catchered. They don't play... Oh, they play 1 Pokemon catcher. I see that now. Okay. They play 1 Pokemon catcher. But I'm going to be doing 80 damage. So if they don't... Anything they leave in the active is gone. So that's going to be good. And I can judge them. And I can put down Jamming Tower. And they're going to do Morty's Conviction. So they're going to get a whole bunch of cards. But yeah, we're going to judge right after. There's another buddy. Yeah, we're going to judge. I'm glad you have 10 cards. Dusk Ball. It's looking at the bottom of your deck. They did get a Yanmega. So they put that down. They get the 1 energy down. And it hits for what? 210. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's just a bit short. The boost. Yeah, it's going to be just a bit short. Because I'm going to get Volcanion EX out of there. No matter what. Jet Cyclone, that's 210. That's perfect. They got to move the energy to that one, which makes sense. Let's judge. Oh, I should have put down the Jamming Tower just in case, but I don't think so. I did get a fire energy. So, let's see. Do I switch? So, Scalding Steam. And then we will retreat. Come up here. Put that down, because now they need an extra one. And let's see what happens. Hopefully they don't have a Yanmega. And they're still burns. That's going to be 80. That's going to be up to 160 if they stay there, which they probably won't. But I also have another switch. Let me see. Okay, we got plenty of time, I think. I got like 18 minutes. 17. Here's again Mega. So they're still only going to do 210. I'm going to switch. Yep. But they're going to run out of energy. Because it's all going to go on that one. 210. I'm going to Crispin, but... Oh, man. I need both. I should have put that one on there. Okay. Let's Crispin. 1 each. And we can do... Put this in my hand. Put that there. Put this there. I'm going to use my switch. Go here. Scalding Steam. And then retreat back into here. And do 150 damage plus. Plus the 80. So if this is tails, they're going to get knocked out. Of course, it's heads. I'm going to knock them out next. Because I can just retreat, come back up. Because now they're going to need that energy. And unless there's energy... Oh, man. All right, so that's going to be a knockout. That's going to be a knockout. Okay, but they've got... Unless they don't want energy in there... Okay, well, they're going to get energy now with the Super Rod. And they're going to Iono. Sweet. Give me a fire. I need a fire. I need a fire and a counter catcher. I need a fire and a counter catcher. Because all this energy is going to go onto this one, and I just need a counter catcher And then I should be okay. But Yanmega is not the deck I want to face. Because it powers itself up. Ultra Ball. And I knew I should have put in... a Devolution. A Devo. I did not hit the computer back in time in order to do that. Alright, they're going to move it. I'm going to Fez. I need my counter catcher. I play a couple. So I need Arven or counter catcher. But I am going to take the knockout here. Oh, and they spread it around? Weird. Then I don't need the counter catcher. And let's see what we get. Because I'm taking the knockout regardless. And let's do this. Okay. I got an Espathra. There's Arven. Arven's going to get me. Let's make sure there's another one. There is. Okay. Tool, we'll get that. We'll get down this guy. We already put the energy there. We'll put a jamming tower just in case. And then we'll do... well, Scalding Steam's not... oh! Oh, they're not weak to fire. They're weak to lightning. Alright, so Scalding Steam, I think it should do it then. Because that's 160, 240 plus the... yeah, we're good. It's perfect. And we get to move this guy onto here. So that's 2. Now they are going to be able to retreat and put Yanmega in the active and hit it. But then I Espathra. Oh, they're going to come up with this. Now if they knock me out, I need counter catcher. I know it's in there because I saw it before. But if I can counter catcher their Yanmega, I should be okay. Because I don't need that much energy on it. Runaway draw. So they put it all back in. Now they come. Yes, they're going to... okay, I don't need the counter catcher. If they don't have a Yanma, that's going to be amazing. Okay. If they don't have a Yanma, all they have is... oh, no! They do it that way. But I think I should win... because they don't have boss, right? If they put a Yanma down, I really want to Iono down to 1. I think I play 4, right? Yeah, I play 4. How many are left? That is a Nest Ball. 1, 2, 3. There's only 1 left. But if it's in there, as long as it's not the bottom card, I'll find it because of Pokégear. Yep. Okay. I can burn and not hit with the Espathra. Because I know they're going to come up with that. But they would have to find their catcher. Their Pokécatcher and Flippets. So we are not going to do... alright. Help me out. Give me my 1 Iono. Got it. Alright, we Iono them down to 1. Jamming Tower's down. I don't need counter catcher. And... Iono down to 1. I should be okay because I can Scalding Steam, then retreat, come on up, and that's it. Not take the knockout, just in case they have Fez. Oh, do they even have Fez? I guess I could have. I'm playing around it like they have it. They do. They do have a Fez, but I'm playing around it, so that's good. Magmar Magmortar. And I know I can't lose to a boss. That's the key. But I literally can hit anything. I think I automatically win. Because Crustal's not only does 120. And I can just burn it. And win. They're going to Iono me. We both got 1. That'd be insane. I mean, I've got my... oh my god. It's the 1. I get 3. But I don't even know what can help them. Are they going to do it again? Just leave Crustal? And there's the Fez, but we played around it the whole game. Good. There's the Dunsparce. Yeah, there's no... without any boss, I don't know what card... and they already played their Prime Catcher. So they can hit for 120, but... I'm going to burn you for 80, which is perfect math. So there's the game. So we will retreat. We will come up here and burn. We will end doing 80 damage, and that's the game. That's how you beat a Crustle. All right, 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. All right, here we go against Archaludone in round 2. There's 6 rounds. They changed it to 6 rounds because however many people we have. They've got the Jamming Tower, which thinks because I can't use my Evo, they can Carmine. Ooh, they're getting rid of a lot. And I play a lot of Ionos. So they're going to use the double as their... I don't play any stadium bumps. Let's see, that's going to be a Flittle. We'll go here. And I'll put that down. Since I can't... I'm never going to be able to use this because the Jamming Tower is going to stick. So I'll take... Wait, let's make sure. I don't need that yet. Let's go with Magmar and Judge. Let's see. Hopefully we judge him into nothing. All right, we retreat. We come on up. And we Scalding Steam. And end turn. So yeah, it's only 20 damage, but it's all going to help. Burned. And they're still going to be burned unless they have an Archaludone. Hopefully they don't get one. How much energy is in the discard? 0. And they only got 5 cards to work with. Nest Ball. Down to 4. Because I'm going to put down a Espathra. I guess that's another Archaludone, or Duraludon. Oh my god, they got another research? Yeah, Jamming Tower is going to stick. So, oh my god. Do they have 1, 2 from hand? And they take me out. Metal Defender. They take me out. Okay. We just Iono him again. That's pretty much it. So what we're going to do is... Okay, I'm going to Night Stretcher this back in. I'm going to retreat this up. Burn it. I'm going to switch back up. Put this, and then... You see what I want to do... I want to Iono to hopefully get some Magmortars. No. But I did get one of these. We'll get this just in case. So we'll do 120 damage. They are burned. So that's going to go 140 and then 160. They can only attack. All right, they're not burned, so it's going to stay that way. Now they've gotten rid of a lot of supporters. So let's see. Oh my god! But there's no energy in there. Oh, that was a waste. They're gonna vessel the energy away. Oh, they're gonna be in deep trouble. But this will also add double. They're gonna boss Volcanion again for the other 220. So I can't boss, but we are going to Iono them down to hopefully. Down to 2, and then I can start doing what I got to do here. Let's see. So we're going to Ultra Ball. It just seems bad. We'll do this. Because I can't burn them unless I have. But we will Iono. They only got 2. I need at least 1 more energy. Got it. Alright, so I put that... 1 more energy. If I get a switch, that would be amazing. Jamming Tower, Volcanion. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could put it down. But I don't have Latias, so I'm not going to. We're going to do it for 150, which is a knockout. And hopefully they don't have an Archaludone. Oh, there's a Latias. All right, 1, 2. I can start. I'm just going to keep adding. Adding an energy. They're going to Turo the double. Okay. I'm going to Iono. What are they going to get back? I didn't see what that was. I'm going to Iono them now, definitely. An Archaludone. That'll give them some energy. Yeah, Assembly Alloy, they'll have it. They put it on that one. They come up. They cannot attack unless they have an energy. Yes! All right, we're going to do it again. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this down because if I get the switch... What am I hitting for? 180. And we Iono because that doubles out. I mean, that's what they were going for. So hopefully they don't find it. Uh-oh. We stalled. And there it comes. Woo! Got lucky. Latias, Espathra. All right, we can get a Magmortar, but might as well. Here we go. And I'm just getting it. One, it's thinning. And two, just in case, you never know, we'll hit for 180. And if they don't have a double or an energy, they're going to have to retreat. And they're going to be in some deep trouble. And double? Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. That is such a joke. You got to be kidding me. 2-card Iono and they find it exactly. I had that. If that doesn't happen, I have that. That's unbelievable. Maybe I shouldn't have benched it to other 2 prizers, but I needed to because I needed the other cards. That's frustrating. All right, here we go. They can have a Flittle because I got the Arven energy. As long as it's not prized, the Precious Trolley, we should be good to go. All right, let's go. We have Precious Trolley's prized. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's not going to be burned, so let's do this. Golly. All right, we're going to retreat. Come on up. Put that there. Put this there. Burn. And we're going to do 50 damage. I'm trying to think if I should put... Yeah, let's go here, here, here. And let's go get another Magmar. Because we do have 2 there. And let's forget about that. And now we can Evo. Now it does 80 damage. So, if they don't do anything, and they don't have a supporter that gets down another Pokemon, we win. I'll take a nice half a dunk, I guess you could say, but let's see. 80. Does it go tails? It does. So we've got the knockout unless they move. Let's see what they got. They could have a supporter. First turn, they didn't have anything that, like, Nest Ball or anything. Can we get an easy win here third round? No. And they're going to Iono. Thank you. I appreciate that because now I get 6 new cards. Let's give me my Espathra. I did have a switch. Ooh, excuse me. Don't. Just stay there. No. All right, but now we get to do the same thing to this. I get down a Espathra. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to judge or anything. So we've got a Espathra. I can Crispin. Right? I can Crispin here. Go get one of each. Take this. Get one on an Espathra. I believe I'll get another one. And do I want to Flittle down just in case I get knocked out? Yes. And we will burn. So again, we're doing 80. I always forget, that's not the attack. That's the ability. All right, so we got 80, and it's tails again. So either way, if they don't get it down another Pokemon, we're going to be okay. Because I can Arven for Latias to retreat this and start attacking. Vessel. So this does 60 during your next turn. Attack does 60 more. That's not going to bother me. So they just do 60. Black belt, that's 100. They're burned. They're going to get... that's 100. They're going to get knocked out anyway. And this one's going to get knocked out. So here we got this. We got Arven. We are not going to judge. We're going to burn whatever comes. All right. And then I'm actually going to take a swing at Latias. So we'll put one down there. We'll go here. We'll get a Nest Ball. So we can go get my Latias. So I can retreat. So we will Scalding Steam. Boom. We can now retreat into Espathra. This is working out literally perfect. 120. Unfortunately, that's 200. Burned. Okay, that's getting knocked out. And we have now Espathra in there. They have 2 cards. I'm feeling good about this one. Because last round was just awful. All right, they're probably going to retreat, but we're just going to burn because they can't attack anyway. They've got, and this burning thing, it just, oh, we can't burn, like an Arven for Switch, and then just do that. So Arven for Switch, since I do have 2, we will switch, we will leave this guy here, and Scalding Steam, actually no, we won't. We will retreat, boom, and end turn. We are not going to take the knockout because we don't want them to use Fez. We are avoiding Fez. We've got this. There's an Iono. Definitely not going to play that anymore. All right, so Latias, what do you got? What do you got? You got an Iono. Okay, we get 4. We get 4, but they can't attack. I can put down Jamming Tower. Let's see. They get anything down? Off the Iono? Okay, they do. They got Ursaluna. They're going to come up. They're not going to be able to swing, but I'm going to be able to swing and knock it out in one shot. Let's go. Let's put that here. We'll put Jamming Tower just because, and we'll hit it 360. Oh, they're weak to grass. That is phenomenal. All right, there's another prize. There's my trolley. You were prized when I needed you, but I think it ended up working out. Brock Scouting. All right, they're going to get 2 more basics down. They haven't taken a prize card yet. I'm feeling good. What I need to do is I'm going to put this energy on Flittle. Yeah, this one they get to use because I don't want to waste my other switch, so I'll just keep swinging. We're going to be down to 1 card. I should be okay. Stretcher. Get some something. And they get to put 2 on, but they still can't. They're going to give me Fez. Oh, they're going to do it again. They only had 1. Well, that's not going to be good either. Let's see. Punch. Energy switch. Wow. They got everything. All right, but what are they going to do here? It is 100 damage, and that's it. Yeah, it's 100 damage. That's it. They got nothing else. I've got no, but they're not going to be able to do it again. We'll just take the knockout with, I don't know, 600 or so. Not going to play anything else. I'm going to put that just in case. 480. Yeah. All right, we just need 1 more. 1 more 2-prizer. Magmortar. But we're just going to be able to do whatever they give us. Flip the script. Yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to get cards. But we should be okay. The problem is, Latias, we can't play boss. So Cornerstone, it's also not a big deal if they come up with Cornerstone. It's going to take them too long to get there, and it's 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. I got no problem doing 80 damage over and over again. And we will retreat, get rid of that guy, come up here, and not going to Iono, Scalding Steam. We're going to do 80, and if they do Tails, We've got this. We need tails. It's a heads, of course. Okay, so we need one more turn. Okay. Night Stretcher, 4. Yeah, not having boss. You just got to hit what's in the active. Unless you're behind or you play Pokécatcher. Okay. We are going to get knocked out next. Scalding Steam. And what I'm going to do is give you 1 prize. There you go. And I will hit you for 10 extra. So that's 9. And heads again. You're killing me. All right, but I got the win, right? Because there's no boss. You can't boss. You can counter catcher. But if you counter catcher, I just trolley, get another one. Okay, well, then maybe not. Let's see. We need, what do we need? We've got a switch. Which, I have free retreat anyway if they knock me out. Do they have a counter catcher? They do. Okay. So they get the Magmortar. Or the Volcanion. They got that. Alright, so now I just need to find another one. Or I can just hit for 10. Let me see it. It's an Ultra Ball. We've got it. As long as it's not a prize. And it's not. That's why I play 2. Get there. Boom. And come on. And we win with Scalding Steam. It is going to be the win. There it is. Nice win. They only got to use Fez a couple times. All right, here we go at round 4. It's a Fan Rotom deck. So what I did was I decided to go first. We're going to play the Jamming Tower. Let them get rid of it. We're going to go here. We have a Latias. We have 2 of these. And we'll go get another one. And that's it. Right? Except for the Scalding Steam. There we go. So they're going to take some damage. But that's it. Right? Once they go ahead, they're not going to take any more. Basically, I'm going to Iono. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Iono. And hopefully find an Espathra with an energy. Let's see what they got. There's the Ditto. Alright, so Ditto's going to become... Is it Ogerpon? Or Squawk? Let's see. Do they have a Squawk? I don't remember. Did I play Squawk? No. No, it's a Noctowl deck. Right? It's Eevees and Wellspring and Lily's Clefairy, Teal Mask, Cornerstone, a Bloodmoon. Yeah, we're good. A Mew, a Terapagos, and a Pikachu. There's all their attackers. So are they deciding it's something prized that they wanted? Looks like it. And it's a Clefairy. Now, if they have a Crispin, have they used it? No, that's all they did was Ditto. Ultra Ball. Probably for a Fan Rotom. Alright, so the best thing I need off this Iono. Espathra, Energy, and 2 Magmortars. Can I get those 4 cards out of the next 6? Or 7, because I do get a top deck. I don't know if I want to Iono, though. Well, unless they get their Fan Rotoms with their Hoot Hoots 100%. Let's see. Fan Call, Hoot Hoot. And if they get 1 Noctowl... Oh, they got all Hoot Hoots. That tells me they had Noctowl. And if they get all 3... The Noctowl's useless. Until they get knocked out. That's hilarious. But they are going to knock me out now with Crispin. Because that's 220. Fair enough. Restart. And Full Moon Rondo is 220. Alright, so I got to try to knock this thing out. Somehow. We are going to Iono them down to 4. And hope for the best. Let's go. Iono them down to 4. I get a fresh 6. And no. That is so bad. That is beyond bad. Alright, we will hit the Ram. That's it. That is so bad I didn't find... I'm just going to Iono again. I mean, the good thing is if I Iono, they'll go down to 3. Yeah, they don't have a Ogerpon or Tera down. So, Full Moon Rondo, good. Here we go. So we're going to Iono them down to 3 again. There's no way I don't find it this time, right? At least I hope so. Let's see. Ultra Ball. Cool. So what we're going to do is go get this. We're going to get rid of our 2 Arvens to go get a Espathra. Put down a Espathra. We're going to Iono them down. Funny is that I have it. Iono them down to 3. They now need another energy. Wow, I'm getting all my supporters. Oh, they're stuck. They get a 3rd card. Where's the 3rd card? What happened? What happened with the 3rd card? There it is. All right, and we're just going to hit this for 120. Where's my Magmortars and stuff? All right, so the most they can do is hit for 220, but they need an energy. If they don't find an energy, they can't do nothing. There's an energy. But they're going to hit for 220. I need to get another one down. This is killing me. Okay, but they're not gonna knock me out. That is the key. And then they're gonna need more energies anyway to finish it off. So there's a Flittle. We'll go with one here. And we will Iono again, because I know they have 2 energies. I don't want them to have 2 energies. There's my Magmortars. Okay. So here's what we do. We put this there, that there. Oh, man. They didn't knock me out. Do I just take the knockout? I mean, they don't have Fez. And if they put another one, they can't use Fez. So I think I'm good. We'll put that there. And we'll hit for 180. All right. So now Espathra, there's no boss. There's my Fez and my Switch. Perfect. This works out great because now whatever my top deck is, I can go get... I can burn them and smack them. Which means I get to take 2 more prizes. And Espathra's going to do its thing. There's 1 energy there. That actually helps me, but I guess they're going to give me something else. But I could counter catch her for 2 prizes. If I find an Arven. Iono. Alright. I kind of had everything there. And what do I got? I got a Judge. But there is the counter catcher. And you better believe it. There's Fez. I get to use Fez. They've already placed the energy. So we're going to counter catcher no matter what, this Ogerpon. Get it out of here. But then I would need... that's not enough. That is not enough. They are 10 short. Oh, and they're an energy short. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is do this. I don't want them to get rid of... And we're going to get Ogerpon up and then hit it for whatever we can. So Ogerpon here. And now Judge. And can I get a Switch and Volcanion? Switch and Volcanion. None. Oh, wait. I do have the Night Stretcher for Volcanion. So we'll get that. Put that there. And what am I hitting for? 90? Nah, we'll put... Yeah, we'll just do this because then I can make it burn. We'll do 120. And then I can... Oh, no. Burn is only 80. But they're going to be stuck. All right, they put that down. But if they don't have an energy, there is nothing they can do. And they can't use Fez. There's Ogerpon. Restart. If they don't have an energy, how many do they play? There's 4, 5, 6. They play 10. So there's still 4 energy somewhere. And Espathra is making it hard. Because if they come up with anything, I knock it out except Cornerstone, right? But then I could burn it a couple times. By the time they add energy, even if they have a Crispin. They're going to Turo it up. But then you're going to... Okay, but... Oh, they have another one. They do have the other Tera. Okay. They're going to come up here with this. And I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150. I'm 10 short. 10 short. But that's okay because I could always just get it later by like maybe counter catcher and burn. So they're going to Ultra Ball for a Noctowl, right? Yeah. Now they're going to be able to Noctowl. They've already used Turo. So I am not sure what they're going to want to get. Well, let's see. Not taking my eyes off the screen because it comes up fast. And I want to know what it is. And it's Crispin Ultra Ball. I figured it was going to be Crispin for next turn. But that's still not going to be enough with the Espathra. They're going to choose an active. Alright, I'll take the knockout. Thank you. Arven. Actually, what I'm going to do is counter catcher's prize. So we're going to go here. Now we're going to go switch. And the tool will have to be this. Because what I want to do is go here, switch, and now burn it. And we'll just put this down. I could Evo, because I don't think they're going to be able to. And now I'm not going to knock it out. I'm going to try to Evo. And I get 3 Magmortars and I can hit for 110. Oh my god, I didn't even think of it. I could get the Espathra too. Let's see, is the other Magmortar in there or is it priced? It's in there! Wow, we're doing 110 damage now. We are doing 110 damage now. Boom. So, what you gonna do now? There's another, there's one there. What are they gonna do now? We know they have Crispin and Ultra Ball. But they only have 3 cards. And they can't use Fez. So you can either use the Crispin or the Ultra Ball. Can't use both. Cannot use both. Let's see. But Crispin's not going to let you attack unless you attack with Fan Rodom. Okay. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, but you're not going to be able to use my attack, and you just made it easy. Yeah, do they not know what a Espathra does? It doesn't... Yeah, you can read... Oh, okay. They can now use Ultra Ball to get the other Hoot Noctowl. But if they stay there, they get knocked out. Let's see what's going on. What do they decide to do? Got 11 and a half minutes left. And they're going to choose a new one. All right, so whatever they decide to do, I can either decide to retreat. Like, they're probably going to give me Cornerstone. So I will retreat, burn it, and leave it there. No, they gave me that. Yeah, I'll take it. But then they can use Fez. But then I have another Espathra ready. But this could be bad. So I think what I'm going to do is... Because we do 110. I do not want to activate Fez. And since I do 110, we will just burn it. And that doesn't activate Fez. They're kind of where they're at. There it is. 110. We know they have an Ultra Ball. That's it. They copy my attack, but it's not going to do anything. Right? It's going to hit 160. They move in energy. I come up, burn them, smack them, end the game. All right, let's see what happens. They got the Noctowl, so they can get anything they want. Any trainers. What is going to help you? Do they play Counter Catcher? Do they play Briar? They play Briar. Okay. They play an energy switch. But they would have to go, they can't play Briar and Crispin. Well, they have 2 energy switch. If they get 2 energy switch plus Briar, oh, but that only hits 140. They would also need a counter. Yeah, there's way too many pieces. You can only get 2. Lizzie is Appeal, so they can confuse, but that only does a basic. And if you confuse it, I'll just retreat, but it hits for 200. Here's Ogerpon. Ogerpon can't take a knockout anywhere. It can sob. But the funny part about that is going to be, if they do tails, they can't stop me twice. And Nest Ball. Yeah, they can't stop me twice because unless they get a counter catcher now and counter catcher one of my Magmortars that does not have that on it. All right, Latias, sure. Bloodmoon. Night Stretcher. All right, I see what's going on. They're trying to get Bloodmoon. That is going to knock me out now. I mean, they had a lot of pieces to find, but they found them. Because then they can retreat. All right, question is, what am I going to get? 240. Mew can knock this out. So, I'm actually just going to come up with this one for now and just see what happens. What do we get? Oh my god, that helped so much. And we will just do 120 and just hope they don't have it. I needed that energy. The only other thing that would have helped would have been like a counter catcher. Oh no, we know the counter catcher's priced, right? I played 2, I think. Choosing a new active. Noctowl. They got free retreat, so they're going to try to go 240. Come on, give me something good. Here it is. What's it going to be? It's going to be a Judge. And let's hope what we got here. It's a Judge. A Crispin. The energy. Do I just take it? Do I take it? No, because no. We are not. We're just going to pass. Because if they come up with Bloodmoon, we've got it. Noctowl, that's going to give them the pieces, isn't it? I did Judge. I wanted an Iono. Lisi's Appeal and Energy Switch. That's gonna do it. Because that gets the basic. Man. Such bad luck. Golly. Alright, we are going against a Porygon-Z deck. Team Rocket's Porygon-Z. So we are just gonna, let's see, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to your basic team's rock. That's okay because it's not an effect of an attack. It's an effect of an ability, so I should be okay. The problem is I've got nothing. So we're gonna go here. I've got a Crispin, so I can just go like this. Go get a Flittle. Because that's about all I can do. Since I have a Espathra Crispin later, let's put down the Jamming Tower and turn. Why didn't I play the Crispin? I should have played the Crispin first. Yeah. Oops. Team Rockets. That was. Whew. All right. Petrol. I mean, I could play the Crispin next. I mean, if I get an Arven, I'm going to be so mad. Because then I could have retreated. Rare Candy straight into there. Okay, but they do need an extra energy to attack Espathra. And I'm going to save this Magmortar because if I just put it down... Oh no, you know what? No matter what, I need to retreat it. No, I'm not going to put it down because if I find Latias, I can retreat it. There's another Flittle. Alright, so we'll put this down. We are not going to put it down, just in case they knock it out. But we are going to do this and go 1, 2 and save this one and put that here. Then we're going to put this there and we're going to end turn because we want to try to find Latias. Reconstitute. So they're getting rid of 2 cards to get 1. Rockets Receiver. Okay. Giovanni. They're going to use Ariana first. Oh my god, Brilliant Blender. Alright, so they're going to do a lot of damage here. Giovanni's is like a prime catcher. They got rid of all their bunch of supporters. Oh my god, they get 2 more cards. Rare Candy into another one. So they get rid of 2 more. If they get to 260, this game's over. Well, not necessarily. Because they do have to attach a bunch of extra energy. Reconstitute. Archer and Petrol, and that's all they're going to do. They're going to use Giovanni next. And we are... I don't have the Ultra Ball. I'm not even going to count. I'll just see. The only way, if they forget that they need another energy, and they don't have it. How many energy do they play? There's only one out there. 2. They play 8. And reversal's good enough. So there's only 6 more energy. I say that only 6, but that's a lot. Since there's only 20 cards left. And they just keep getting rid of the supporters. With the counter catcher. Oh, they did not want to use it because they couldn't find an energy. What do I got in here? Just that. So, good. We're going to do it. We're going to take the knockout. With Latias. Because I want to make this as quick as possible. So now I can retreat. And boom, we'll hit this for exactly 120. Now, if they do like, what's it, Archer? I mean, I do get one card. What is it? Fez! Okay. I mean, if you're going to get one card, it might as well be Fez. The question is, they need an energy, and they need to be able to hit for 260. There's 6 energy left. Any energy would work. Can they not find it? Let's say they price 2. That would only be 4. Yeah, they're going to go do this. Take Latias. Do the reversal. And can they hit 220? So that means they have 5 energy left. Not counting. Just going to wait. Oh my god, it's exact. Alright. Well. And we're going to go here just in case. We'll see what Fez gives me. It's super odd. Do I want to get anything back right now? No. I just want to see what cards I get first. And we can get this. And let's see what cards we want. We have 1 energy, and we could get 2 of those back. Or do I... Nah, we're just going to go for it. Alright, they're going to go down to 4 cards. I get 5. And I got the counter catcher. That was the key. So we're going to go here. I've got the counter catcher. Because then that reversal doesn't kick in yet. We're going to counter catcher you. We've got Arven, got that. Magmortar. We can put 1 down. And hit it for 150. So now they only have 3 energies they can find, right? Because they have to find a Team Rockets. If they find a reversal, it doesn't work. And they get 1 more card. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going to get like Ariana plus the factory? And then they're going to find it? Archer. All right, so that's like an Roxanne, I believe. But it's like 5 and 3 instead of 6 and 2. And if they play it, they do get 2 more. So they'll get 7 cards out of the 22 there. Well, 21. But if they don't find an energy, this could be good. Oh, okay. That means they didn't find it. They decided to put that energy there. But I can basically knock this out. We're going to Iono. Buddy. Nothing. Okay. Now we're looking good. Even though because the energy's the problem. Yeah, it was not looking good there for a little bit. I was nervous. But I'm feeling it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I attached this. I Iono them back down to 4. So they can't. Got this. Got that. Put that there. We Iono them back down to 4. I want to find other pieces myself. Let's see what I find. Flittle, Judge, Jamming Tower. Yep, we're going to put Jamming Tower. And then we're going to hit this for 150. Knockout. So now again, now the reversal kicks in. But now they have to get a rare candy plus the Porygon-Z. And there's 1, 2 rare candies. I'm sure they play 4. No, they play 2. So there's no way. They can only get the other one, the stage 1. They have no more. And they found it, but they can't get to the stage. What's the stage 1? Counter catcher, Fez, Team Ariana, Ash to get a whole bunch of things back in. But if they have no way of getting anything out, I have obviously... Oh, they're going to Ultra Ball. But they're going to put another one down, but they won't have... What is this? 20 times supporter in each R command. Yup. So now I'm just going to Iono. They won't play Fez, right? So I don't care about that. Alright, so we're just going to do this. We are going to put... you there, because everybody else will be able to retreat. Let's see if I can get an Iono. No, but let's judge, because I don't know what they have. And there's Latias, so we can get down Latias and now hit this thing for 210, and now we wait. So, oh, there's a switch. Well, the switch is good because I can burn it if I need extra, but I don't think I'm going to. What do they have? They have Team Ariana's. I know they don't have rare candy. They got the factory. They're going to go through. There's only one reversal left. If they find it, there's 60. Oh my god. How many of the other Pokemon are in there? There's where the stage 1s. That's stage 2, stage 2, stage 1s. There's, I think they're all in there. They got the Team Rocket. We know there's no... Oh, no. All right, so we judge. Because I have 5. Trolley, switch. Do I take the chance? But I have no ball, so what's the difference? All right, 120, we take the chance. They would need energy and the stage 1. Do they have it? There's no telling because that doesn't give us any info. That's the... Do they have an energy? You gotta be kidding me. 320, we lose the game. Yeah, no boss. You don't have to be worried about something on the bench. It's unbelievable. All right, so the 6th game I didn't get to play because it was a Wug Trio deck, and them being 2 and 3, they decided not to show up. But honestly, I think I would have won that anyway because they would have had to attach 2 times because they just played reversals and ignition, and 3 energy wouldn't have been enough. I just would have sat there with an Espathra and just kept knocking them out. So I ended up 3 and 3, not able to reach my goal of at least getting to the top 8 and seeing what happens. But this tournament is going to be every other week. Just saw it today. So I figured, why not join it? This is definitely my kind of tournament. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll come up with something else after we see what deck wins. So if you got any deck choices that you want, put them in the comments below of this video. And in 2 weeks, I'll play that one. Because there are going to be other cards that are banned. It's going to be the top 5 decks in the meta, the main attackers. And then everybody votes for, I think, 3, 4, or 5 more. And that's how he comes up with the list. So it's pretty fun. Don't forget, tonight, 9:30, we're going to be live. Maybe a few minutes before, hopefully. Until then, I'll see you next time.